Hi, my name's Evan, and today we're going to talk about voting in 2020. Go Voter PA, power your vote. Help build a voting community. This video was written and recorded by Self-Advocates. It is a project of Self-Advocates United as One for our Self-Advocacy Support and Empowerment Project, also known as SASE. It is supported by a grant from the Pennsylvania Developmental Disabilities Council, in part by grant number 1901 PASCDD-02 from the U.S. Administration for Community Living, Department of Health and Human Services, Washington, D.C. 20201. Grantees undertaking projects with government sponsorship are encouraged to express freely their findings and conclusions. Points of view or opinions do not, therefore, necessarily represent official ACL policy. Self-Advocates United as One, or SAU1, is an independent nonprofit in Pennsylvania. Our mission is to support the self-advocacy of people with disabilities for positive impact in our communities and in people's lives. Here we have a picture from our staff and board meeting in the fall of 2018. SAU1 thanks Self-Advocates Becoming Empowered, also known as SABE, for its first work on this information, and for funding SAU1 to work with Disability Rights PA for helping people understand all about voting in Pennsylvania. All of the information in this video reflects what we knew at the date of recording. SAU1 advises you to check for updates around voting laws and issues. Use your power to check out and share the rest of our Go Voter PA videos. We'll discuss voting rights, why your vote is important, voter registration, how to check it and do it. Power your vote. Learn about who and what you may be voting for. Use your power. Help build a voting community. Power your vote in place. Mail-in and absentee ballots. And power your vote in person. Polling places and your rights. And finally, power your vote. Answers for questions or help with issues. Also check out and share pa-votes.org/SAU, a clear, easy-to-use website where you can find out if you're registered to vote, update your registration if it's incorrect, register to vote if you haven't already, request a mail-in or absentee ballot, and sign up for an election reminder. PA Votes works to get more people to use their right to vote. All of your information is kept private. The pavotes.org/SAU link is funded by a grant from PA Votes and the Housing Alliance of Pennsylvania. Now let's take a look at the webpage. Here we have a screenshot of the pavotes.org website, where you can register to vote, request a mail-in ballot, or get an election reminder. SAU1 believes that knowledge is power. When we learn new things, we are powerful. Let's talk about helping to build a voting community. Vote as if your life depends on it, because it does. Justin Dart, lifelong self-advocate, thought of as the father of the Americans with Disabilities Act, said these words often. In this picture, Justin is the person wearing a hat, while President George H.W. Bush signs the ADA. Also in the picture are Evan Kemp, chairman of the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, seated, and standing behind him is Minister Harold Wilk. Also standing is an unidentified person. People and their families change their communities, schools, and lives. How did they do that? They spoke up. When we speak up together, we have a powerful voice. Voting is a great way to speak up. Helping to build a voting community helps everyone power their vote. Here are some ways to build a voting community. Call, write to, or email your county or statewide election officials, the League of Women Voters, Disability Rights PA, or the Center for Independent Living in your area. You can go to community or online meetings about voting, or send an email or paper information to people you know to help get people interested in voting. Work with community groups to help more people learn about voting. And use social media like Facebook and Twitter to speak up about voting. You can learn who and what will be on the ballot. Some ways are liveballot.com, shows you information about all the candidates and measures on your ballot. The League of Women Voters has information. Go to their website, lwv.org, or invite someone from the League to speak to your group. Vote411.org has links to check your registration status and to find out what will be voted on in your area. You can check out Voting in Pennsylvania Guide at www.pa.gov/guides/voting and elections. You can get involved with the candidates and issues. Contact your political party and tell them you want to help. Tell the candidates what you think about issues. And use social media like Facebook and Twitter to speak up or ask questions about the candidates and issues. Did you know you can apply to be a poll worker? Poll workers are paid to learn their job and to work on election day. Many poll workers support people with disabilities to vote. The United States needs 250,000 more poll workers. You can help virtually, online, or in person. Get more information and sign up to help power the polls at powerthepolls.org. Want a hand registering or applying for a mail-in ballot, or to sign up for an election reminder? Rita at SAU1 can help. There are 2 ways to get a hand from SAU1. You can call us at 724-588-2378. Leave a message with your phone number, and Rita from our staff will contact you to fill out your application online with your permission. You can also email Rita at sau1.org, and she will contact you to set up a time to call you and fill out your application online with your permission. Again, that's RITA at sau1.org. Rita's help is funded through a grant from PA Votes and the Housing Alliance of Pennsylvania. Now you know some ways to help build a voting community. Who might you share your power with and tell them about our Go Voter PA videos? Tell your family, friends, coworkers, any groups or clubs you might be a part of, your faith communities, or anyone. Remember, knowledge is power. So use your power to check out and share all of our Go Voter PA videos. We'll discuss voting rights, your vote is important, and voter registration. Check it or do it. Power your vote. Learn about who and what you may be voting for. And use your power. Help build a voting community. Power your vote in place. Mail-in and absentee ballots. Power your vote in person. Polling places and your rights. And lastly, power your vote. Answers for questions or help with issues. SAU1 thanks the thousands of self-advocates and families in the past who paved the way for self-advocacy, and the PADDC for funding this information and video, and PA Votes and the Pennsylvania Housing Alliance for funding our help to get folks registered and voting. And thank you. Remember, knowledge is power. Use it to make your vote count. You can contact us at Self Advocates United as One Incorporated at SAU1 428 South Main Street, Suite 3, Greenville, Pennsylvania 16125. You can call us at 724-588-2378 or email us info@sau1.org. You could check out our website at www.sau1.org. Like us on Facebook. You can search for us at SAU1PA or follow us on Twitter at SpeakUpSAU1.